Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the All-Stars and the San Diego Padres. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Matt Waldron. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Lynn. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He steps on the bag. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Take a look at the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. 2 out, space is empty. Out to short, DeVries. Whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in San Diego, and today's starting pitcher, Chen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And that's in there for strike 1. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan. To second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one at triple digits. Chen, 22 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2025. Check swing, and he went, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a slider misses down and away. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. 2nd inning set to go at the plate. Lynn. Waldron back to work. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. In the air, left field. Joe makes the grab. 1 away. So now here's the DH. Hao-Yu Lee.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that one hammered. That's back there. It's a bomb. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
One down, and now the first baseman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's a strike, and the count even at 1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So we'll see. If he gets there, you know it's because of me.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So 2 down, and here is John. No hits in the shutout last night. And first offering is fouled off. Lynn off of first with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Sung. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one is absolutely belted. Joe on the move, racing back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. just misses with that one.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Schwartz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next to hit, Luis Campusano. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one in the dirt. Ball one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. One out, bases empty. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 2-2. Campusano tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
The first baseman,
Vic Caratini at the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 strike.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. That to right. Bench pulls that one down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
the center fielder, number 98.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Now it's the second baseman, Lynn. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. strike two.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now here is Yu Chang. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting up, the shortstop, number 94.
And now the shortstop, Leo DeVries. Fouled off left side. Strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 77.
That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, How You Lee. He's already homered here in this one. Lee in his second season, 23 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Way out front for strike 2.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. And that is that. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. And downstairs. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
And there's a ball. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments of baseball. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. Fly to left his first time. That one pushed foul. That one not close. And 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make.
That one ripped. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He nails one out to right. His 12th of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Waldron back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Joe getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, John. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He was really patient on that slow knuckleball, and that's what it takes to be successful against that pitch. Just a nice job of keeping his mechanics tight, and once it was time to pull the trigger, he did not hold back. Really nice piece of hitting.
Base is empty, one away. Sung now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And now the center fielder, Chen. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Number 24,
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Flied to right his first time. Outside low, ball one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one off the mark. Ball two.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground at first, and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to short. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
third baseman, number 7, Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And ball one. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Zips it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Lynn.
Number 15.
Ripped on a line to center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a pop-up. Farmer. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lynn. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Way high there, and that's ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-1 is fouled off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next is the designated hitter, Hao-Yu Lee. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ground ball left side to first, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a two-out double to the bottom of the sixth inning. The All-Stars out front 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Leo DeVries.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That clips the corner. The Padres down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Now, Jake Cronenworth. And he went around, according to Darryl Parker. Two outs. Just missed. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and they trail it here 2-1. New pitcher on now, Jason Adam.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Adam.
Number 39, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui appears to be getting loose. Marinaccio also getting ready. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Lyle Lynn, the next to hit. Lynn having a lot more success on the road this season. That one fouled off. Adam goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Sung will hit next. Sung having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Chen digs in now. Foul ball there.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In the air out towards right center. Tatis after it. He's got it, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Junior.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Chen squeezes it, and there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. First pitch, not close. That one missing inside. And he grounds one to the right side. Reyes handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Padres go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Adrian Morejon will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit in the air, left field, Joe. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Yu.
So digging in, Yu Chang. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Johnny Brito preparing to come on if needed. Marinaccio also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 77.
And now it's going to be Lynn. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Farmer makes the play, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chang.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Victor Caratini getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, Victor Caratini.
Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a breaking ball misses outside. The Padres down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Strike 1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Kyle Farmer, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. That one to first and a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. The underhand flip. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a foul out of play. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just a slow ground ball this time. Caratini steps on the bag and a couple of quick outs.
Now back, Lyle Lynn.
And the batter now, Lyle Lynn, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Chinese Taipei lead it 3-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Christian Scott.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So digging in now for San Diego, Leo DeVries, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. Be straight.
This to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Digging in, Eggy Rosario. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Chen now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First pitch just misses. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Last chance for the Padres. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.